one of the things I am doing during my vacation, I have 1 week vacation, is watching the World Cup football, soccer, which is in the USA, Canada, and Mexico. And while I'm watching, well, I don't watch it during the night. I mean, yeah, I'm in the Netherlands, so they have matches starting in the evening and then in the middle of the night. So I'm actually watching back the matches, and I try not to browse the news or because I don't want the end scores. I want to watch the matches. So far I've watched all of them, but I'm sure that at the end I will not have watched all of them. And doing that on my second screen, I am doing some work in Obsidian and in Google Sheets. In my Obsidian, I created some kind of database with the video games I purchased or got for free in Steam and Good Old Games. But I didn't do it in the right way. So I use properties, and as you can see, I have title with the capital, and then I have generous without a capital, and I use underscore now and then, and it's a mess. And then when I created my book library in Google Sheets, I thought, yeah, this is better for my video games as well. And once you have it in Google Sheets, you should be able to create a comma separated file, and even then with the help of Python scripts, import it into Obsidian. That's something for later. Now I first need to get all that data into Google Sheets. And I tried to automate, and partly that was possible. I mean, I have all the titles here, but I don't have everything here. And I tried to use DataView for that. As you can see here in the top here is I created a table without ID, and then I used the name of the property to list all these in one per row, and then I could just select all of them, copy, and then paste here into Google Sheets. And that works for the title, that works for some of the other fields like install, no, or yes. And it worked for the meta scores and for the size of the installation. But the other things I have to do manually. And so, yeah, that is a little bit of pity that I have to do this manually, but I didn't find any better way. And I thought, well, while I'm watching the football on TV or on my other screen, I can do this. So what I do is, okay, I look for the developer. Do I have it? No, it's not in here. The publisher, do I have it in there? Yes, Ravenscourt. And now I need to copy the developer name, and I go to the drop downs. I have them all here, and I do Ctrl V. So now I can get it from the drop down for developers, Fish Games, and then to copy the release date, and then Put it in here. Wait, 17 March. (2016). And then installed no. DLC also no. Then the generous, that is only adventure. And then user text, this is a simple one. Adventure. Or puzzle. And these I'll leave empty. If there are achievements or team has achievements, so I put in 20 because it's 20 here. And I have 0% right now, according to this on the left side. And then I also copy the how long to beat URL. How long it takes according to how long to beat. The Metacritic sites. And see that the score was already there, and also the size of installation. But I also want to note it in megabytes or approximately. That would approximately be correct, because in the end that will be easier to sort on. That is actually why I put that one in, and the rest I don't fill in. So that is one more entry for in my video game library in Google Sheets. And then on this side I add a new property type, and right now I have only the options book, I have comic, and I have video game. So I select video game, and then all these entries can go or will have to go away. And that is one more done, one more video game of the Steam collection in Obsidian that is now cleaned up. And yeah, it takes a lot of time to do this, but I have some time, and yeah, in the end it will be worth it because Obsidian will be cleaned up. I have everything in Google Sheets, and I can, as I said, I can export what I have from the Google Sheets to comma separated files, and I will probably create some kind of Python script and then import it back into Obsidian, but with property names that have been thought out. And what you also don't want is that if you have books, you have video games, maybe you have movies, that these properties are going to merge the content of these properties. And that is actually what also happens for me. I guess for genres that happens. Anyway, that is one of the things I am working on this week. Do you also keep some kind of library or database of your collections? Now, of course, Steam is all digital. I do like physical a lot more. The physical things, of course, take up space. Yeah, please let me know whether you do these kind of things, and maybe you have some tips for me that I can yeah, do things better. Yeah, I would like to hear that from you. You can let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you like this video, you can of course give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time here on Iris Questlog.